think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go.
And if you was instead of hating, you be ballin' too. I know you seen us fallin' too. All the rich niggas is all my crew. Fuck it, they can't touch us. If stuck up is what you call it. Cool. Ooh, you should've seen when I came down in that. Black on black, cause it's greater haters face down on the mat. Splat, yeah, I can make a green nigga mad. Quick, fast, flash like 10 cash on this bitch ass. You can tell I'm a G by the walk in the stands. I play the game, make me talk in the stands. Watch how you talk when you talk to the man. If it ain't about bread, you talk to the hand. I show you how to get rich. You got a weak arm, I'll show you how to pitch. Made so play, I'll show you by the hit. And tell the police I don't know about shit. Hey, God, I'm fly, something like the air. Ain't that something when it's stunting, man? It's nothing like air. Homie, hold it right there. Homeboy, I'm right there.
Haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go.
I got one in the back, I got one in the front. I make them do what I say. They tell me say what I want, I tell them get your money, girl, and just stop breathing. Cause if it ain't about that dough, it ain't about me neither. See a gangster like myself, I get that paper and women. Man, your woman probably out there with some paper to give me. Listen, you're looking at a real pimp, ask my old women. And they'll tell you no remote, I control women. I'm a whole load, put me in the game, woman. If he ain't paying, then he shouldn't be playing. I'm saying, broke dudes only make jokes funny. I make more than I can fit in this quote, honey. Unquote, come sun soak with me, ma. Fly you down here and lay you up in my beach house.
Haters going down.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really drippin', leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really drippin', leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Tryna catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought it was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more.
His brain's gone, nigga.
It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting.
We really hit it, nigga.
We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really drippin', leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really drippin', leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave them holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-pound rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals.
Break that shit down, nigga.
AK or anybody kill. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. Stay on point, 6-2 gon' split 'em. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner.
5 boys sell, eat 'em up, eat 'em up.
SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple off Draco. I got them all, you don't want no.
I got all those shit, nigga.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. Really drippin', leave a nigga bleeding. I can leave a nigga bleeding. bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sonny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leave a nigga bleed. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleed.
Y'all know what the fuck going on around here, nigga.
Man, what's up to everybody in the building? Peace and the blessings to everybody. Man, we got a lot to go over today. So we about to get this shit started. But first off, man, shout out to my nigga EB, motherfucking Sweat a Lot, in the cash app with the $20. Make him say holla at my nigga SBG Mello. He's with the $5 holla. He say, watch that video in the DM I sent. All right. You must have sent it on Instagram. Or did you send SB Mello, did you send it on Instagram or Twitter, bro? See, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. I can't really get on that motherfucking Instagram like us on Instagram. I see it. That damn Instagram like that. Oh yeah, SB Mello. I'm already hip to that. I'm already hip to that motherfucking Yellow Beezy shit. Yeah, I'm already hip. Cause see, that's why I never really wanted to talk about it. Because that shit, it got Earl tied up into it too, because Mo3 actually tried to kill Earl. Like people think that Earl Spence was just out there drunk driving his Ferrari 100 miles an hour, when that wasn't the case. If you go back and look at the video when Earl car flipped over, you can see it was a car that was chasing them. They hit the brake light, stopped, and they peeled off. It was a car chasing Earl. You feel what I'm saying? Because the shit already been documented. Like, the shit got started because they was out and about, they was doing their little thing, they were partying and shit, and Mo3's manager, he was there. Shout out to my nigga Just Do. My nigga Mo3 manager was there, and the boys Earl didn't do it. Earl was just there. But them boys put hands and feet on that boy. They put hands and feet on Mo3's manager and shit. Yeah, they gonna get trapped, boy. Because he was the one that was there on the other night. They gonna get trapped, boy. They gonna get all them boys. They gonna get that Goldmouth Sosa, whatever the fuck his name is. That nigga Goldmouth Sosa. They about to grab all them niggas. But that's how that beef insinuated. So when that nigga got his hands and feet put on him, Mo3 being a street nigga, like, you gonna do my manager like that? And I can't get to him, but you was there too, nigga. So that's how they took that shit right there. That's why Earl fell back from that scene like that. But hopefully he keep his name out of it. I mean, but it's a capital murder charge, so they can hit that shit with Rico and every damn thing. But let me do the shout outs first, bro. But yeah, it's a bad look for that. That's why I always do shit by my damn. I used to do shit by myself. Like, the only reason I got caught, they couldn't even really catch me for mines, but it's too many people talking about the shit. They couldn't find the gun and everything, but my lawyer told me it was best, since they came with the 2 counts of manslaughter. He said it was just best for me to plead for that shit. So I pled for the 2 counts of manslaughter. I only got 84 months for it, for 2 counts of manslaughter. And it didn't matter because the way my lawyer had it ran, he had it ran with my Fed time anyway, because I had already signed a plea bargain for 10 years to life. So I had already signed for 10 to life. So what the fuck is 84 months when I've already got a life sentence? And they said they're going to run the 84 months concurrent to my life sentence. So I'll be, so the only thing that shit did when I got my 2 murder charges, that shit just gave me more points. It gave me more points on my criminal background history. But my lawyer had it where I didn't get sentenced for that till after I got my federal sentence. Because if I would have got the 2 manslaughter charges on my record before I got my federal sentence, then my guidelines for the conspiracy to traffic and the tax evasion and stuff like that, my points would have been so much more higher. Because see, like, on the scale, my charge was like 42 or 44 points. It was somewhere around there. So my guidelines, my plea bargain was 10 to life. But I was a level 1 criminal history. So where my time felt that for that plea bargain, my shit was 97 to 124 months. So they gave me, so the judge could have gave me anywhere from 97 months to 124 months. And since they seen I had the 2 murders pending, he gave me aggravated, and that son of a bitch gave me 122 months. Like I actually got 25 more months than I should have got because my lawyer was trying to get them to do me in the low range around 97, seeing as that I hadn't had no adult record. But that damn judge was like, well, he still has 2 violent crimes sitting there that he's pending for. And that son of a bitch gave me the whole goddamn thing. So yeah. But shout out to Tracking 327. So but see, back then, in the late 90s and the early 2000s, motherfuckers would give you more time for dope than killing a nigga. So back then we could get away with killing motherfuckers. They don't give you much time. Like, but now motherfuckers starting to lock niggas up for bodies now. All things big AMCFSG, salute King, peace and blessings. Terrell Davis in the building, salute King. To the beautiful Queen, Miss Ty Drakeford. How you doing, Queen? Peace and blessings to you. Peace and blessings to you. Shout out to my nigga Rod Walker, Shalom King, peace and blessings. Fareed, peace and blessings to you, bro. Peace and blessings. Don't mess with Texas. What up, though? How you doing, sir? My nigga EB Sweat a lot. Peace and blessings to you, homie. Catching the show today. That's cool. Cool. Shane Frazier, what up, bro? Peace and blessings to you. My nigga LaMarcus Robinson in the building. Desmond Johnson, what's up? That nigga Just Do Boxing. If y'all ain't subscribed to him, subscribe to my nigga Just Do Boxing. Yeah, Fresh Bake, I hate the fact for it, but hey, it's who you hang with, bro. K calls it, salute, King. Peace and blessings. My nigga Brian Baker, what it do, homie? Peace and blessings. Well, you know, and I can say this comfortably, Earl Smith is beloved, right? You got, it's about who you know, right? Earl Smith had, Yellow Beezy, yeah, he got money. Yellow Beezy got money. But in the eyes of these people, Yellow Beezy's still a nigga. Trap Boy Freddy's still a nigga. Earl is beloved. He has Al Heyman, for one. He also has Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones loves Earl Spence. Skills for New Orleans, salute, King. We on the regular page, homie. But Earl Spence has Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones is the king of Dallas. World Comeback Sports, salute, King. Peace and blessings. Jerry Jones is the king of Dallas, Texas. And Earl Spence is supposed to make a comeback fight in Dallas, Texas, in the Cowboy Stadium. The Cowboy Stadium and the Dallas Cowboys are one of the biggest markets in the United States. You got Dallas, you got Los Angeles, you got New York, and you got Miami. New York, Los Angeles, Lee Jackson, salute, King. New York, Los Angeles, Miami, Dallas. Those are the 4 biggest markets in the United States. The 4 biggest markets for sports and all types of stuff. You feel me? It's a couple. And it's between Los Angeles and New York, between number 1. I can't remember which one. I think New York still number teams. They got Lakers, they got Golden State, they got Durant, they got everybody out there. For the Dallas Cowboys, even though they got the Dallas Mavericks and the Dallas Stars and all that, the Dallas Cowboys, what do they call the Dallas Cowboys, people? America's team. America's team is the Dallas Cowboys. And you know who runs America's team? Jerry Jones. Shout out to my brother Skills from New Orleans in the building. And one thing about Jerry don't let his people go down. Jerry gonna help. If Jerry fucks with you, Jerry gonna help you. Jerry gonna help you if he fuck with you. And one person that Jerry fuck with the long way is Earl Spence. Jerry fucks with Earl Spence the long way. So, yeah, Earl might be in a little pickle, but Jerry right there to help the man out. Watch what I tell you. Jerry right there to help Earl out. So, you know, it might be a little controversy, but they're going to keep Earl out of it. They're going to keep Earl out of that business right there, especially since he got that fight coming up. They're not about to fuck up Earl. They're not about to fuck up Jerry Jones' bread. You think Jerry Jones about to let the motherfuckers fuck up his bread? Shit me. Jerry Jones is sitting hitting that motherfucking prison his goddamn self. Shit. I'm gonna tell you like this, and I'm gonna tell you, if they want you, they want you. Shout out to the Black Mamba. Kobe Bryant was beloved by America, and he had his people, but he stopped playing. Shout out to my nigga, that dude named Dave in the building. Kobe Bryant was beloved by America. He was an icon. He was a star, but he was no longer important to the system. He wasn't making no more money. Kobe Bryant wasn't making no more money for his rich benefactors. But what he was doing, and LaMarcus, I'm going to tell you like this. Earl's not stupid. He has advisors. And you know, before they even went into this, and I'm going to tell y'all some real life shit, because a lot of people don't understand the streets and the industry. Earl Spence, you know, before these people went into this shit on Yellow Beezy, Jerry Jones had already heard about this. Shit don't move in Dallas unless the rich people okay it. Jerry Jones had already heard about this bullshit. That's why he had Earl, listen, you get you a ranch, you stop going out in the nightlife. If you notice, Earl Spence don't go out in the nightlife no more. This man done moved outside of Dallas. He got a damn ranch. He got all that shit. You don't even hear about Earl and you don't hear about Earl nowhere. Devin Stone, yeah, salute. What they doing is they're getting Earl's alibi and his image ready. That's why Earl is not about to be a victim. They might try to bring Earl in it, but just like they tried to bring Jay-Z in on this P. Diddy shit, right? And I'm gonna tell you like this: Jay-Z did that shit. Jay-Z been messing with young kids since day one. Foxy Brown, Aaliyah, Beyonce. I'm just being honest. But Jay-Z is the property of the NFL. The NFL owns Jay-Z. Notice how they kicked that girl's lawsuit out of the court without her even coming, and they blocked it with prejudice. So that means Tony Busby and that girl cannot try to sue Jay-Z no more because it's been dismissed with prejudice. And this is the first thing. How you going to dismiss a lawsuit with prejudice when Jay-Z's personal private investigator went down there to talk to that girl, tripped her up in her words because she didn't admit to it. They did a little voice, and that shit was admissible in court. They used a recording of Jay-Z's private investigator to dismiss this woman's claim with extreme prejudice. That's called people throwing their weight around. And Jay-Z is property of NFL. You're not about to do shit to them. P. Diddy used to be protected too until P. Diddy tried to start a lawsuit up against Diageo. He tried to sue the parent company of Ciroc. Because, yeah, they can let you market their shit, but they're not trying to sit down at the table with you. Yeah, P. Diddy, you got some money, but you ain't got that old money. Yeah, P. Diddy did laugh and they party with you, Diddy, but you still just a puppet to him. You still just a servant. Like Turki al-Sheikh, he doing all this bullshit, but he's still a servant to the prince. He still is doing what they want him to fucking do. And at the end of the day, you're replaceable. And P. Diddy forgot who buttered his rolls, and he went up against a multi-billion-dollar company with old money. And the Diageo family goes all the way back to the Rothschilds. and you know the Rockefellers. Both of them goes back to the Diageo family. That's old United States money. You can't do that. And Jay-Z kept his head down, and these people are taking care of him. Kobe Bryant, he was beloved, but Kobe Bryant tried to sue that damn company because they named their pills Black Mamba, the Black Mamba company. They were selling pharmaceuticals, and Kobe Bryant didn't like them stealing his name, and he was going to sue them for hundreds of millions of dollars. Next thing you know, Kobe, his daughter, them in the helicopter, boom. Come on, man. It's right there in people's faces, but they too crazy to see the shit. Just like if you real, you're not gonna really have a career in the music industry. If you're not trying to give up them cheeks, shout out to my brother Mike Rhythm, or do something that they want you to do, you can bet you're not gonna blow up. You're not gonna blow up, they're gonna suppress you. If you're not letting Africa Bombata drum on your ass, or somebody else in that position to drum on your cheeks, you're not gonna go nowhere. And I'm just being real. But enough of that. Let's get to the motherfucking boxing. So, the biggest paid bum in boxing, ferocious, George Kambosos, right? You got Africa talking shit to him, right? Because George Kambosos fight. Exactly, Brian. You got to spread them cheeks. George Kambosos is fighting Africa. I mean, not Africa. He got a fight coming up. He's only sold 6% of his tickets, right? Even Dick Glazer is talking shit about George Kambosos when Dick Glazer used to be one of his biggest Dick Glazers. George Kambosos, the arena seats 20,000. George Kambosos has only sold 1,200 tickets. Only 6% of the tickets have been sold for George Kambosos' fight. Now, Africa's sitting there saying he's on George Kambosos' ass talking about, bro, what's going on? Like, nigga, you not the big star that you want. So now, that's good because the nigga hasn't won a fight since T.O. And I'm mad that the nigga kept getting fights. And like I said, we had a motherfucker in here that got mad because Gary Antoine Russell got a title fight against El Rayo. But hell, George Kambosos been taking L's. Lomachenko took an L, and them two got to fight for 2 belts. Both of them coming off losses. Loma was fighting for the WBO, the IBF and the IBO. Shout out to Mr. M. Pride. But like I say, you know, it's okay when they do it, but when our people do it, people got a problem with it. You know, or when somebody from the PBC do it, then people get mad about it. But yeah, so we might not be getting Africa versus George Kambosos, which is a good thing for boxing. Because I never wanted that bullshit anyway. I felt like George Kambosos should have been gone. Motherfucker sitting there holding this nigga, keeping this nigga in here like this nigga should have been gone. Exactly, frequent. It's the complexion for the connection and the connection for the suppression. When you with Al Heyman, people try to suppress your voice. You know, you one of them people too, frequent. You hate PBC people. You feel me? But with that being said, we're not about to take a lot of time on ferocious George Kambosos. Plus, the link is pinned right now. Dr. Key, she been messed up this week, but she said she missed all of y'all. If you're in the Discord, she'll tell you. She'll be back Monday. But she said she love all y'all, and she told me to tell y'all, she said y'all be good. I ain't gonna tell you what she told me, because she already know it ain't gonna happen. But it sounded good. Y'all feel me? It sounded good. She told me to stop arguing with people. So let me apologize to y'all because I'm up here crying. You know, giving my opinion now. Because that's what happens when you give your opinion. People tell you you're crying. Shout out to my brother Mark, T-Big AMC FSG. Akello, salute, King. Akello talking about tell T I miss you. Nigga, you in the Discord, Akello? Oh, what's going on, Sonny Augustine? Honestly, bro, and I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't know, bro. Not Boulay, my bro Picasso in the building. I don't know, Sonny Augustine. I don't really go over there like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, I mean, shout out to that man right there. But you know, I don't go over there like that. You know, just being honest. Now, if somebody want me somewhere, they can ask me. But I don't go places when I'm really not wanted. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't do that. But big ups to him. Shout out to him. A legend out here in the YouTube streets. Shalom to my brother, Mr. Altruistic in the building. Free smoke. Salute, King. Hey, that's not on me, free smoke. You feel me? All I can keep calls a salute. All I can do is try to be there for you, but if you push me away, then you know, you push me away. The big slogan in the building, big AMCFSG. You know, it's still the homie. You know, he got my contact. But you know, one thing about it though, like I go to Just Do channel, I go to KO channel, and 90% of the time, if I ain't really on shit, I just sit there and just watch or watch it on TV or something. Like KQKC, I'll watch it on TV and shit. Like one thing I've done stopped doing lately. I don't really speak in other people's chats like that. And the reason why is because while them people doing their show, I'm not trying to distract them from their show or take away from their show. Because I've had somebody pull me to the side and was like, man, I'm doing my show and then you sitting here saying hey to everybody. Like somebody got mad at me and was like, bro, you sitting there speaking to like 30 people. I'm trying to, it's messing up the chat and everything. So I was like, cool. I respect that. Not saying them guys said it, but when one person said it to me, you know, I took it to heart and I was just like, okay, maybe I shouldn't just be speaking to other people's chat because maybe I'm distracting the people from that. Yeah, free smoke, but just keep it to yourself, bro. If you know, just keep it to yourself. But you know, so you know, well, Ty, I don't know, cause I don't mind. Motherfuckers can have a whole conversation in my chat, and you know, motherfuckers can have whole conversation. I won't pay attention to it unless you at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, when a motherfucker sit there and tell me some shit like that, I gotta respect their platform. You know what I'm saying? I gotta respect their platform. So that's why, you know, so I don't cause that friction with nobody else. Cause not saying that KO, KQ, KC, and Just Do it like that because you know I'm not saying they petty like that, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, like Just Do, KO, KQ, KC, you know, I know they wouldn't say nothing like that, but you know, I'm not trying to just in case, you feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I know it's bullshit, but you know, certain people feel a certain way sometimes. And shout out to my brother GT Park in the building. Shout out to JTM and everything. Shout out to the beautiful Queen Cassandra in the building. So you know, me, one thing about me, a lot of people think that I'm a disrespectful ass nigga and shit, but to be honest, bro, like I'm one of the most respectful people you can meet. Like, I don't disrespect somebody until they disrespect me or try to lie to me and shit like that. Like, even if I know somebody a coward or something like that, if they're not that way toward me, I don't treat them that way. I give everybody a chance to treat them the way they're supposed to be. And then once you fuck up, you know, then, you know, I don't start shit. But one thing about me, I don't start shit. I don't start it at all. But once you start it, I ain't letting you get away from it. That's one thing about it. I may not start shit, but once you open up the bottle, we gonna kick the whole fucking lid off, bruh. We about to kick this whole lid off. We gonna take it to where you want to. Because I was always taught that if you don't fuck with somebody and somebody fuck with you, then give them what they want. Drop the world on them. You feel me? Like, if a nigga want to open it up, you make sure you open it all the way. Ain't no just peeping in there. Kick the goddamn door open. Shout out to the beautiful Queen Ash the corner. If you're not subscribe to her. Make sure you subscribe to that beautiful queen right there. But yeah, like I don't start shit, but once you start it, I ain't gonna let you just cease and desist. Nah. Let's see where you want to go with this. Because I try to help people. I try to, like, even when Blue Blood was sitting there fucking lying in my face about Terrence Crawford and all that shit, and I asked him about the shit where everybody wasn't on it, so nobody else could see it. I pulled him to the side and said, "Why are you lying about the shit?" And he told me, "Well, look, this is just my show." This man told me face to face. He said, "This is my show, and such and such and such and such." And I had to respect that. He said, "This is how I feed my family. This is how I get my money." And I respected that. I respected that. So I stopped going over there. Just like I stopped going over to BFTV because at first I didn't know about the other shit, but I didn't agree with the shit that they were saying, but that's their platform. I'm not about the motherfucking damn. I just say, look, that's their shit. You say, Emmanuel, do you say fuck the season and draft Arch Manning next year? Arch is going. I have to think about that, Emmanuel. That's a good thing though, Mr. Box Fanatic. Salute, King. But like I say, and the person that told me that, I used to go over there and everything, and like I said, when he told me that, that's when I start, and then people be damn cool one day, not cool another motherfucking way, and so that's why. And then the last thing when he told me every time I come in there and start saluting people, then I'm fucking up his chat and everything. So I was like, you know what? Motherfuckers will say they like you, but they really don't. But a lot of people that don't like you, they will sit there and deal with you and tolerate you and try not to offend you because they're afraid of what you might do. And the fucked up shit about it, you don't have to be afraid of me or what I'm gonna do. Just don't disrespect me and I won't disrespect you. If you don't want me somewhere, just tell me you don't want me somewhere. Like, I got a lot of shit to do in my life anyway. So if a motherfucker don't want me coming to their place, just say it. Nigga, I'm not going to die because somebody don't want me to come to their fucking channel. Like, I used to go to the Boxing Voice every goddamn day. Philly Cunningham, big Carolina shit in the building. But that nigga sat there and robbed me on show and all that bullshit. Like, nigga, I'm not pressed to be around another nigga anyway. I'm not pressed to be in a nigga presence. Like, you feel me? So what I do, right? I stay back, I chill. So when Blue Blood said that, I let him rock out. The nigga was lying. So when he was lying and shit, I just stopped going over there because one thing about me, I can't sit there and just listen to a motherfucker just lie to me without saying nothing because I feel like if I don't say nothing, then I'm okay in the shit. But then he sat there and said something and mentioned me and was saying something because somebody went back to his channel and was telling Blue Blood about what I said on my channel about some shit that he was saying, and I said it was fraudulent, and I said that's a fucking lie, and I said whoever pushing that narrative is dumb as fuck, and I broke down that narrative and said it was a fucking lie. And after I broke down that narrative and everything, I guess see, I wasn't saying Blue Blood or nothing like that, but see, Blue Blood let them niggas trick his ass. So what Blue Blood, and see, that's why I talk about these old ass niggas that's been dumb for all these goddamn years and getting old and still getting dumber as they age. And Blue Blood let that nigga trick him, and he sat there and say, well, Upper Echelon don't know what the fuck he thought. Like, he mentioned my name, and he said some shit. So nigga hit me, and I came over there to Blue shit right there. And I was like, what? And I was like, bro, you sit here lying about such. And then he was like, hit the link. So I hit the link. So then when I start goddamn motherfucking saying some shit, this nigga gonna mute me, kick me off, and then talk all that shit. And I said, oh, okay, bitch ass nigga shit. Nigga 9 soul. And ever since then, I've been standing on that bitch ass nigga neck. And ever since then, I'm like, nigga, you be getting flow out by another nigga. Charles there with cheese is giving you that cheese for your motherfucking truffle butter, nigga. Come on now. Come on now, nigga. You getting flew out by another fucking nigga, dog. Don't tell me no bullshit, nigga. No nigga can never say they flew me out, nigga. Shit. Even when we was going to goddamn open up for Plies, I told him that I pay for my own ticket. You just reimburse me, dog. Like, yeah, it's just something about having a nigga fly me out. Hell nah. Shout out to my nigga Kamal Eyes in the building. Yeah, I was gonna get to that in a little bit, Kamal. But yeah, niggas be sitting there doing that line ass shit, and I just can't take it. And like, I would have never said nothing to dick sucking bitch ass Claymore Reigns until he mentioned my name over there on Blue Page. And I'm like, nigga, you big shoe shuffling bitch ass nigga. Nigga, you been running around here sucking dick all goddamn time. You sucking for non-dick, you sucking blue blood shit. Nigga, you can't even make your own fucking content, bitch. Claymore Reigns can't even make his own fucking content. This bitch ass nigga has to cut blue blood shit up every day. Him and that Marco boxing nigga, they sit there and cut up blue blood shit to get content. That's what the fuck they do. They cut up their shit, and nigga, all you doing is promoting blue blood shit while you getting paid off of his shit. So like you grinding off this nigga shit, dog. Like, nigga, I don't need no other nigga to grind for me. Like, damn. I remember Claymore sitting in that big ass goddamn pickup truck trying to be a YouTuber. About as bad as that nigga in the mill truck yesterday, man. Shout out to my brother Andy Gill in the building. Salute to 9 Ether in the building. Shout out to Cash Crypto in the building. Salute, family. My nigga GM, what it do, homie? Peace and blessings to you. But that's what I'm saying, like, that dude, that nigga wasn't even driving yesterday, that nigga, everybody meal was late yesterday, boy. And then that nigga talk about, y'all ain't gonna snitch. Nigga, I don't even care enough about you to snitch about your shit, nigga. I don't give a fuck. You the one showing everybody on here that you was a postal worker, nigga. Talking about you making 100,000 delivering mail. Okay. And not to say, and if you was, that's cool. Get your paper. But if you gotta brag about it, man, see, you act like a nigga that ain't used to getting nothing. And that's why I say niggas be sitting here bragging this shit online like they not used to having shit. We got a little Chihuahua Willie in the building. Hey, Big Dog Willie. That same hair grease that Tank got dropped by. They said Shakur scooped it up and put it on his hemorrhoids. Yes, Diddy. Ain't no Diddy, that's Yes Diddy. My nigga Banks the Pocket fan, salute, King, peace and blessings. Yeah, that same grease that got Tank, Shakur using it for his hemorrhoids. Surviving Diddy. Salute the Dale Thig Pin in the building. They said, boy, they had Shakur like a motherfucker pursing his lips to kiss. They said that nigga ass is puckered. But yeah. Now, boxing's about to face a cold summer, and I'm glad Frequent Liar in the building. So, it's been reported, and I'm not Ellie Sitback reporting, but it's been reported that Saudi is starting to rein Turkey a la shitty in, right? Because, you know, fossil fuels have been going down. The price of fossil fuels and oils have been going, well, like the price for a barrel is not as it used to be, as the economy is moving toward a more greener energy source, as they're starting to use a lot more electrical cars and all this. So the demand for fossil fuels and oil and gas has dropped dramatically. I think they said around 30%. Around 30%. It has dropped. So now the Saudi people are trying to diversify their portfolio. They're trying to diversify their portfolio and make it where they can continue to make continual revenue. And if anybody don't know what I'm saying, continual revenue, that's money that keeps coming in. It's like getting royalties. They're trying to make their money work for them. Instead of them having to work, their money gonna work. So what's gonna happen now? They tried to venture into the sports. I'm gonna tell you about that, Rod. Turkey is not for our people. That's why he's doing Devin the way he is. But we'll get to that in a minute. So they tried to diversify in the sports. They went with the golf, the tennis. Now they trying to go with the boxing and all this right here. So what it is now, exactly, Rod. So now, have y'all noticed that Turkey Al Shitty has not been committing to any big fights lately? He is not calling out big fights or saying what he's going to do or trying to put on a massive card right now. Because, like I've been telling people, but let frequent and let blue blood that says Turkey got motherfucking $1 trillion fucking dollars invested in boxing. Turkey got $1 trillion to invest in fucking boxing. Well, check this. I guess that $1 trillion spent up a lot quicker than it is. That's why Turkey is starting to cut back. He's going to the TKO boxing, and the paycheck that the boxers will be getting for a fight is $700K. Shakur, all of them is going to have to start fighting for $700K. And for under that belt, he's not going to be able to pay nobody more than $700K. They've already talked about it. And that's why the owner of ProBox, he was talking about it. Because, you know, like KO said, the man got a few. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull up this right here because exactly. That dude named Dave. But Shakur might, some of them fighters might like it because they're gonna be fighting a lot of amateurs. Not just saying Shakur, but a lot of them other people will. But shout out to my brother KO Boxing. He did a video on it. Y'all make sure y'all go check out KO. I'm about to, you know, I've always, I, but one thing about it, I asked KO before if he minded if I did that shit. You know what I'm saying? And he told me he didn't mind. So since KO told me he didn't mind, you know, that's the only reason I do it. You know, I ask out of respect because you know I know this is shit. But hold on, let me find it real quick. We ain't gonna play the whole thing. If you want to catch the whole thing, then go to my boy Knockout's channel. Like I said, I'm only gonna play like 5 minutes of it. It's like a 35-minute thing. It's like 35 minutes. It's like 35 minutes. You can check it out. I'm just gonna play a little bit. Um, I'll put the link in the chat, my brother. I'm up Sony Augustine. Give me a second. But yeah, I'm gonna put the link in the chat. But I'm about to play a little bit of it. Hold on. But one thing I can tell you like this, I'm gonna let KO tell you, and then we're gonna go ahead and break it down after that real quick. That way I ain't gotta explain it because he right there. Then we just talk about it. It's called micromanaging right there. Or micro, whatever it's called.
Hey, what's up? Vibes today. What's good? Hold on. Y'all can't really see my eye. Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. There we go. There we go. 102. All right, let's get straight to it, bro. Listen, Gary Jonas fired some major shots at Turkey, bro.
And shout out to my nigga Bruce Gas and Jazz in the building. And Gary Jonas, that's the man that owns ProBox. That's ProBox. I'm gonna put the link for KO in the building real quick for my guy Sony. And like I said, also tanking Lamont Roach is scheduled for that's scheduled for June the 21st, but we'll talk about that in a little while. We'll talk about how Tank Davis and Lamont Roach fight is scheduled for either 21st or 22nd. I can't remember. I gotta check it out.
Gary Jonas, the owner and founder of ProBox TV and Lamont Roach's promoter, fired some heavy shots at Turki Al-Sheikh. In case y'all ain't seen it, bro. In case y'all ain't seen it, let me get you right real quick. Let me get you right real quick, bro. Let me get you right real quick, bro. You know what I mean? Let me get you straight. There you go, right here. All right, so let me find this, bro. Let me find this. So this is Gary Jonas. This is on Brunch Boxing, bro. He did an interview with Matt Brown of Brunch Boxing, and this is what he had to say about Turki Al-Sheikh, bro. He said, "I don't give a shit what this guy doing. He wasting everybody's time. It's good for the fans, good for the fighters, good for the managers, good for the promoters. Everybody, take his money, take it. My blessing. Fans, enjoy it. I'm not knocking it. He will not be here forever because sooner or later the Saudi government is going to say, why are we wasting all this money on sports? Like, why are we funding sports suddenly? He has no path to profitability. His path is indulging himself with money. You go to an auction where you can bid on a car and your competitor show up with a printing press of counterfeit money, you're never going to win another auction. This guy's got money to just burn as if it was not real money. So let him run his course. Listen, bro, Gary Jonas got the right fucking idea. And this is a man that's really operating in the sport of boxing, really operating in business, getting profitable in boxing. Y'all see what he's doing with ProBox TV and Nate cards. We love the ProBox cards. That boy got like 50 to 60 fighters under his belt right now. He's letting it be known, like I've been telling y'all from the jump, bro. Turkey is not going to last because.
And this is what I've been telling y'all exactly. KO has been telling y'all. I've been telling y'all. Everybody keep trying to tell me, oh, Turkey got a limited amount of money. And people that say that shit don't know shit about. It's a reason why rich people stay rich. Rich people do not like PGB Big Dogs to lose. Rich people do not like to lose money. Nobody likes to lose fucking money. And that's what I've been telling y'all about Turkey. I say, look, he doesn't have no unlimited supply of money. And this is what I tell people, but y'all like, oh, he got the money. I'm telling you, any valuable businessman is going to be like, you know what? That's enough. And then the Turkey show is going to be over. It's going to be all the way over. But I'm going to let KO finish before I get into it.
Because the nigga lose money on every fucking event, bro. I'm trying to work on my language, man. He loses money on every event that he does, bro. Tens of millions of dollars. And that is government money that he is receiving. That government money is meant to uplift Saudi Arabia.
Exactly. So frequent flyer that says that Turkey has billions of dollars, no. That is government money. I told you, I pulled up Turkey's personal assets, and it showed you that he got like $3-4 million.
And make people come to Saudi Arabia. That fund also funds buildings that they are building, cities of the future. Their efforts to go green. They're making whole entire green communities to try to have renewable energy and become a hub of renewable energy and stop relying so much on oil. And sooner or later, as Gary Jonas is saying, and you can already see the writing on the wall, they are going to pull back the reins on Turki Al-Sheikh, which is why he has no commitment to spend big dollars outside of the next 18 months, which is why he is going the TKO Promotions route with Dana White. And what is that route? To underpay fighters and try to finally start getting some return on his investments. Why are all these things happening? Because he's been losing money hand over fist since the moment he got into boxing. I told you guys from the jump, bro. I work in big business. I work in corporate America. This is just a part-time job and a side hustle and a passion project. A lot of you guys that follow the channel, no disrespect, but you don't put your effort into your passions. For those of you that do, shout out to you. For those of you that don't, I suggest you find something that you care about, something that you like doing, and try to get money off of it so you don't feel like you're going to work when you're putting in work. Now, I say all that to say Turki Al-Sheikh and what he has going on.
My whole career, I was pretty much bald, so people just got to know me as being a bald guy. I did wonder what it would be like if I could have hair.
I saw it coming from a mile away because being in corporate America, being somebody who's worked in corporate America from the time I graduated college 15 years ago, when you're in business and you're losing money, two things are going to happen. You're going to either
what's the two things going to
get
happen?
out of that business because you're losing money and you don't want to lose money no more,
Exactly.
or B, you're going to change the way that you do business so that you can try to stop losing money and start turning a profit.
Exactly.
So he came into the game losing a shit ton of money, hand over fist, $10 million on this event, $50 million on that event. Lost money on AJ Fury. Lost money on Fury Usyk. Lost money on Fury Usyk too. Lost money on both of the Ngannou fights that he did. Lost money on this card of the century, quote unquote. So when you're lost money on the Bud Crawford card, like when you're losing money, you have a choice to make. You either get out of business or you make a change. Once you make that change, if it still doesn't work, you can either make a change or get out of business. Those are your only options. You continue to make changes until you burn through all your money, or you figure what your stopping point is, and then you get out of that shit. I'm thinking he's close to his stopping point because he's spending money. I'm doing with all the promoters. Now I'm just going to deal with Dana White in the future starting in 2026. I'm spending money, dealing with all these promoters. Now I just want Dana White to work in his bubble, and I'm going to try to fund what he has going on. I'm spending money paying Devin Haney, paying Ryan Garcia, paying Fury, paying Usyk, paying Better Beef, paying Bivol, paying AJ, paying Ngannou, paying Bud Crawford, paying Canelo. And now when I start my TKO promotions, the most I'll pay on the purse is $750,000. They're cutting costs and they're changing their business model. And if the TKO promotions don't work, the Saudi Arabian government is going to have a decision to make. Do we make another change and try to keep this shit going, or do we cut our losses and get the fuck out of boxing? That's what Gary Jonas was alluding to. That's what he was talking about. That's what he was alluding to. And if you know anything about business, you can see this shit coming from a mile away. Shout out to Boxing and Barbecue. I see you. Slogan 1. Humble Dragger. What up with it? LaRon Jones. Ruben Langford. What's up with all y'all, bro? We got Ray B in the super chat. 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said,
and that's, I'm going to stop right there. But y'all make sure y'all give my boy a look. Go get a look-see to my nigga KO. Because that's, like I said, C Breezy. My nigga Carl Brown in the building. Salute, King. Nigga Zulu Line. Peace and blessings, y'all. And my nigga PGB Big Dog. And, like, that's what I be sitting there saying to y'all, bro. And, yeah, the ring belt is going to TK. It's the TKO boxing is going to have 2 belts over there, LaMarcus. It's going to be the ring belt and the TKO belt over there. That's going to be the 2 belts that he had. And can I get some support in the Cash App or the PayPal to support the grind? We cooking over here today. Can I get some support in the Cash App or the PayPal? And y'all know today is the day of Shabbat. We're gonna have that at sundown for all my enlightened brothers that's out here. Shalom, all praise to the Most High. And I hope y'all all have a good Shabbat today. I hope all y'all get your meal prep done before the sundown so you can handle that and be ready to go into the fast tonight. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all go by and check out the rest of you. I want to see the rest of it by KO. But yeah, Pro Boxing them, they said, look, Turkey's gonna shoot his clip. And I've been telling people that from day one. I've been telling people that from the get-go. I say, look, Turkey doesn't have an unlimited supply. Hey, Jay Gibson, we over here on the upper echelon channel, bro. I got 2 channels. You on my other channel. We all over here. We in the chat room over here on the other channel. On the upper echelon channel. I'll drop the link. If you ain't got it, I'll drop the link. Hold on. Yeah, now we not Jewish, Kamal. We Jew. We Jew. You feel me, bro? Not Jewish. Because when you say Jewish, that means acting like. When you say somebody acting childish, they're acting like a child. And you say they're acting girlish, they're acting like a girl. See, the reason why the Jewish people call themselves Jewish is because they're acting like Jews. They're not real Jews. That's why they got the ISH at the end of their name. It's to act like. They're not real Jews. They're not the real Hebrews. They're not the real Israelites. That's why they Jewish. You know, like as the Nazis and all. I better not even talk about that because I really won't get monetized with that shit. Let me not even go there. Salute to my man Jay Gibson in the building. Big TWT in the building. Salute, King. But yeah, and that's what I've been saying to people, right? And I got the link pinned. Anybody want to come up here and talk about it? But big block with the 454. Marquis, you can say they either acting Haney-ish or Diddy-ish. Or they acting Diddy-ish. I heard some people say they've been acting Shakur-ish. But you know, I'm not going to put that on my nigga Shakur. But I seen somebody say, you acting Shakur-ish. But yeah, I'm not going to say that about my man Shakur. Shout out to Big Core in the building. Big Gangster Core. Yep. Shot fired. Hell yeah. But yeah. So it's about to be a cold summer because these people, they don't realize it. My nigga D1 in the building, salute. And if y'all ain't subscribed to my nigga D1, make sure you subscribe to D1 too. Angry White Man in the building. The flex right here. Turkey tricked these niggas. Dick. I told people Turkey is coming with the carrot and the motherfucking stick. Done signed multi-fight deals with Turkey a la shitty. He done flew their ass out. He got them flying back on Spirit. Y'all seen Devin Haney and T.O. They on the same Spirit flight with 18 layovers. Exactly, Rod Walker, the bait and switch. He gave them the straight drop. This for all my street niggas. He gave them niggas the straight drop. They high as hell off that straight popcorn. Now they coming back getting that water whip. But they so high, they don't realize they smoking that bullshit. Just as long as it gets them a little higher. You know, they don't realize they ain't getting that primazo. You feel me? They getting that touch and bust. that cuttish. You feel me? They not even getting crack on the way back. They getting coke and water. They ain't even getting crack. They getting coke and water. Cause that's all that water whip shit is. That shit coke and water, bro. That shit ain't real crack. When you water whip that shit ain't crack. That damn water whip, that shit just coke, baking soda, and water put together. That shit ain't even really had a good cook. That's why my nigga Jada say they ain't selling crack no more. They selling coke and water. And see, this is what's about to happen. The bait and switch that happened. So Turkey has been overpaying people just like Eddie Hearns, people. Listen, one thing about history, it repeats itself. History repeats itself. Eddie Hearns came into the game, throwing his weight around, throwing money. Everybody was like, the zone. No more pay-per-view. Death to the pay-per-view. And Devin Haney making $3 million a fight. You got Demetrius Andrade fighting these punk-ass Europeans getting $2-3 million a fight. Like, Canelo getting paid tens and 18s of millions. Triple G, tens, 18s of millions. But guess what? They not paying people like that no more at the zone. The zone done went in that motherfucking debt. They done went over $1 billion in debt twice. They had to get $2 billion bailouts. So you think the Saudi don't see that shit? They see that because they had to infuse money into that. That's how Turkey bought parts of the zone because they're in financial ruin. They in financial ruin. And Turkey came in the game just like Eddie Hearn, giving people. And then I showed y'all that people talk about Turkey gave people their biggest paydays. And I showed y'all that was false. He didn't give motherfucking Tyson Fury his biggest payday. Tyson Fury biggest payday was against Deontay Wilder Part 2. He's not giving Canelo his biggest payday. PBC did that versus Charlo. He's not giving, he didn't give, he's not giving Dimitri Bivol his biggest payday. That was against Canelo. He ain't give AJ his biggest payday. He didn't give Usyk his biggest payday. It was against AJ. So he didn't even give Shakur his biggest payday. He got his biggest payday at Top Rank. So who exactly is getting their biggest paydays from the Turkey? You got Big Baby Anderson and Miller, both of them coming home from right after doing a fight with Turki Al-Ashidi, and they committing felonies. One of them doing home invasion, the other one doing armed robbery. So the payday can't be too great over there. But now, Turkey done flashed a little bit of cash on these ass. And y'all know, the electrician got his biggest payday. But his first fight, he only got $30,000. And he beat a tender. He beat that Mark Chamberlain nigga. What C Breezy? Now, Blue Blood will tell you in the sport of boxing, all things are subjected to change. In the sport of boxing, all things are subjected to change. And shout out to my motherfucking nigga Big Block in the motherfucking Cash App with the $10 motherfucking holler, man. Appreciate you, Big Block, in the building. I appreciate it. And it'd be nice if I get a couple more people to support the grind. That would be lovely today. A couple more people support the grind. Can we get a couple more people support either Cash App or the PayPal? It don't matter. But listen, Blue Blood say things in boxing are subjected to change. So Turkey's $1 trillion is subjected to change. That big payday that everybody did when they signed, Turkey signed these people to multi-fight deal. Shakur just signed a 3-fight deal with Turkey. So all these people have just signed multi-fight deals with Turkey. He done got the promoters out the way, and now he's got these people fighting under his shit. I promise you, I hope Ryan Garcia did not sign a multi-fight deal with Turki Al-Ashidi. But if you notice, Turkey treats Ryan Garcia better than he treats Devin. Notice when y'all see Teofimo and Devin on that Spirit flight, guess who wasn't on that flight with them? It wasn't Ryan Garcia. Turkey knows who could make him money and who can't. It's all right, my nigga D1. It's all crazy. It's all good, bro. It's crazy, though, that he had them two people on Spirit. And he's about to cash Devin out for Ryan to make Ryan a bigger star. But what people don't realize is people like Shakur and them that signed these multi-fight deals, well, if Ryan Garcia did, I think Ryan would get paid more than the other $750 because Ryan Garcia actually brings money. And plus, Oscar De La Hoya didn't give up permission to Ryan. But, like you said, they not paying people more than $750 on TKO. That's people like Devin, Shakur, all them. Yes, Cassandra, you didn't see the video when Teofimo and Devin was on the Spirit plane? They had 16 layovers before they got back to the United States. Them niggas stopped in the middle of motherfucking Montague, Greenland. They was in cold as the motherfucker Iceland. They was stopping everywhere. They was in El Roja, Puerto Rico. I'm just bullshitting, but I am serious though. That's the fucked up shit about it. I may bullshit, but I be serious as fuck when I be bullshitting. But the funny shit about it, exactly, that dude named Dave. Stand back, Mississippi. Nigga got shot, Alabama. Nigga, you know we roll like filet mignon, but you trying to play us like some motherfucking soybean burgers? Them niggas was on Soul Plane. Motherfuckers on fucking Soul Plane and shit. But yeah. But see, he bait and switched. Because now that you signed to that contract, and you didn't have no number on that contract, he gonna enforce that contract. He gonna tell Shakur, nigga, did not, nigga, you owe me. You owe me like I just paid $300. You to sit up here and floss on Instagram. I done paid $300 for this hotel room with the jacuzzi. Girl, you owe me type shit. That's the way he talking to Shakur, like, Shakur, you owe me. Exactly, Rod Walker. Bitch, didn't you smoke some goddamn good green? Wasn't you drinking them Casamigos? See, you could have been on some Luna Azul tequila, but I got you some Casamigos. Now drop that phone on the floor and act like you picking it up. Why, nigga, walk in behind your ass, Shakur, on this bullshit contract you just signed. Because you getting fucked out of this shit, dog. All them niggas that signed with Turki Al-Sheikh is getting fucked. They all better act like they drop soap in the shower of a damn prison. Because he about to walk up in every last one of them. The man is doing business with Dana White. Dana White, I think he just lost for like $200 million that he been shitting the people in the damn UFC. He been shitting the people in the UFC over $200 million. Shout out to my brother Slogan One in the Cash App with the $5 holla. I appreciate you, King. Peace and blessings to you. Hey, because I'm just keeping it real, man. You know, that motherfucker turning motherfucker. I'm just saying he fucking him in this. Maybe not with his motherfucking maybe not with his camel spider. He ain't fucking him with his assalamu alaikum. You know. Yeah, I don't think Oscar gonna let Ryan do a multi-fight deal, but I think Ryan got this fight with Rolly Romero and the fight with Devin. So that is multi-fight. That is multi-fight. Because if y'all notice, Turki said he want to do T.O. the winner. He want T.O. to fight Boots next, and he want Ryan to fight Devin next, and then he's stupid if he think Oscar gonna let Ryan fight Boots. But if Ryan goes up to 147, then hell, I want to see Ryan versus Boots at 147. Shit, ain't no ducking. Ain't no ducking it. But that goes against the shit that Boots was saying about wanting to unify. Like, shit, you said all you want to do is unify. You doing opposite of that, brother. That's all I'm saying. Exactly, Rod Walker. He got them niggas shaking his shitty ass hand, his left hand. Shake the left hand for the best man. That's what he tell them. Hey, Frequent. Did Boots hurt Karen Kukadashian? Did Boots hurt Karen Kukadashian, Frequent Flyer? In both fights, did he hurt Karen? So don't say Boots will hurt Ryan if he didn't hurt Karen. I'm from Show Me, Missouri. Well, frequent. I'm glad you said that. So Ryan's not him, right, frequent? So that must means Devin is even less. That means Devin was even less. Akello, didn't Karen finish the fight? That's what I'm saying, Akello. The first fight, Boots didn't hurt that man. But Ryan, frequent, you say Ryan's not him. But if he's not him, that speaks even worse for Devin because Ryan put Devin on his ass. Ryan put Devin Haney on his ass 7+ times, frequent. So how is the person not him putting exactly, Kello? That's exactly what I'm saying. So Devin ain't him or Shim. So Devin is not him or Shim. He ain't even Shim yet. Because Devin took about frequent. It's funny how don't nobody believe the Osterring but y'all. It's funny how he was clean until he got somebody from y'all, frequent. It's funny how Devin Haney's brother is getting caught up in his own lies. It's funny how he said that Allah told him Ryan was going to test dirty. Now when you ask him, he had a dream. Like he fucking Martin Luther King or some shit. Which one is it? Did Allah tell you? Or did you have a motherfucking dream like you Dr. King? First off, you said that Allah told you, like you was the motherfucking prophet. You thought you was a prophet because Allah was speaking to you like he was the prophet. But wait. You forgot about that. Next thing you Martin Luther the damn King because you're having a dream and shit. I had a dream that Ryan Garcia is punching too hard. That left is hitting too solid. He making my brother hit the ground too much. Devin's ass is in air. Is that shit in crack? Yes. I have a dream that one day Scooter will put some Osterine in Ryan's protein shake, and if we test him, he's going to have 0.8.2 nanograms of Osterine in his system, even though he hasn't tested positive the whole training camp. Even though the fans are so dumb, we can sit there and tell them that the man was on a Osterine like it's an anabolic steroid, which it ain't. It's not a hot pack, but the fans are so dumb, and Bill is so great, and the lie is so fake. But we gonna tell these niggas that I've never been overwhelmed like that in the ring before. That's because you haven't fought competition, young man. You gotta know with somebody your size. You gotta know what competition. And now you want to blame it on the Osterine. Blame it on the alcohol. But one thing, young man, for the Osterine to work, young frequent, you need 8 to 12 weeks of good, strong training camp. Not 1 week, my brother. Not 1 week. So see, it don't work, frequent. He only tested right before the fight and after the fight. So he didn't have the 8 to 12 weeks of the Osterine to benefit for the Osterine to benefit. So the Osterine is not the reason why Devin Haney took a nap 7 times in that fight. Scooter gave it to him, frequent. Scooter, the guy that Zab Judah sent over there for Ryan, because Ryan was in Zab Judah City and him and Zab Judah was cool. He said, I need help losing the weight. Zab said, I got somebody for you. Scooter has been working with Zab Judah since he was the unified. Also worked for Victor Conte, and he even admitted that he gave Ryan Garcia the same shit that he gave Danny Jacobs. The same shit. The same shit when they had to make Danny Jacobs jump up from 160 to 168 to get beat by John Ryder. So and exactly, Akello. This is the nail in the coffin right here. Victor Conte say, I don't care if he got it from somebody spiking his toothpaste. I don't care. So why would anybody even say something like that? Exactly. Just admit that Devin got diddified. Ass down, face down, ass up. I mean, frequent. No, y'all ain't right, frequent, bro. Bro, all we try to do is keep it. I keep it objective. All right, frequent. Let me ask you a question, frequent. And I'm being honest. Say like you come home, right? Say like you come home, frequent. And your wife is in the shower when you come home, right? And let's just say it was a used condom wrapped up in your bed sheets, right? With the baby batter in it. And you pull back the bed and this nasty ass used condom is on your hand, like you touch it. You tell your wife, motherfucker, who been in here fucking? Who you've had in here? We don't even use condoms. That's I know because you and your wife don't use condoms because she's your wife, right? So you don't use condoms with your wife, right? So frequent. She tell you, oh, we was out and somebody broke into my house and they fucked on our bed, honey. Are you gonna believe that, frequent? You didn't catch it, but you have to prove that she cheated. Just because you have the evidence don't mean she did it, frequent. You have to prove that she cheated. What did she tell you that two people broke in your house? So they was looking for a house to squat, and while your wife said while she was out, she came back. Are you gonna believe her? Are you gonna believe it, frequent? And and then later on that night, you try to get down with it. She's talking about, I'm not in the mood today. I'm kind of sore. I've been working out. Are you gonna believe her? Damn, that dude named Dave. Hey, that dude named Dave. That's crazy because I just seen the other day. This shit going viral. This dude in Atlanta, him and his girl, they went to a swingers club, right? And y'all can check it out. It's going viral. He said him and his girl went to the swinger club because they wanted to see what it was like. So he said him and his girl, he done hit about like two girls and they in there having fun and shit, right? And he said he tired. He done let two of them go. He can't go no more. So he said some muscle bound nigga walked up to his girl and was like, I want that. Right? So he's sitting there saying that, right? So the dude was like, he dropped his towel. He was like, hell nah, you ain't about to hit my wife for that. And his wife looked at him and said, I want it. And he said he couldn't really complain because they agreed upon it. He said the dude was tearing his wife up. She was hollering and screaming. He said he blacked out. He said all he could do was walk over there and rub on her back until it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. And then he said the next day he wanted to do something with her. And she talked about, I can't because I'm sore. That shit going viral like hell. Hey, frequent. You know who's more racist than Ryan? Bill Haney. Did you hear what Bill Haney just said about Mexican folks? He said Mexican folks, they get praised just for trying. Black people have to win and win big. Like Bill Haney is one of the most racist people out there, But the funny thing is, frequent, Bill Haney always preaching black unity, and his fans are always preaching black unity. I'm not against people, but Bill Haney's wife is not black. She's Caucasian. Devin Haney's wife is not black. She's Arabian. So what's all this black unity when you keep stepping outside? So don't give me this black people supposed to stick together, because when you sticking when they sticking their cockadoodle doing something, they're not sticking together with black people. So don't try to stick together now. Exactly, D1. That's exactly what I just said. Like, nigga, you only use the race car when you trying to get people to the damn motherfucking ride for your ass, nigga. You don't use the race car when you sticking your cockadoodle doing a bitch. Like, come on, man. Your son ain't even been around black people. You from Henderson, Nevada. Y'all was the whole population of black people there. And Bill, we know you're not black because I seen that video where you was sitting there dancing and you thought you was Tony Montana from fucking Scarface with that motherfucking suit on. I was like, man, you don't sit your old ass down, you geezer. This nigga like Drake. How many features till you black enough? Joseph Bermia, salute, King. I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he acting tough. Like, shit, nigga. I like Bill with the Caucasians. I don't like him when he's pro-black. Keep talking, gonna get his whole snatch. His son's a whole snatch. Ryan ate that nigga like a whole snack. He's sucking another nigga's cum out his whole snatch. Because, his wife used to be a prostitute anyway. So, that's even fucked up. I just thought about it. Devin married to an OnlyFans star that used to be a prostitute. Like, yeah, Bill. You need to concentrate on raising your kids right, bro. Like, you are not the perfect example of a father. And did y'all know that Bill Haney's wife was once a stripper? In Bill Haney's wife, and I can say this, Bill Haney's wife used to work at the Bunny Ranch. I guess that's why Devin married him. I guess that's why Devin married one too. His dad married a whore, so he married a whore. Damn. Well, one thing about it, some hoes are very loyal. They are. Because they know you their last chance. They are not trying to fuck this last chance up. You and that damn white girl sniffing on that white girl. These hoes ain't loyal. That's amazing. I got kicked off this thing, and it's funny when I signed back in to talk back on it. It gave me it put the list of the community guidelines up. Don't harass, bully. What the fuck that? Damn, did I get reported? The fuck? The community guidelines. Okay. The YouTube community guidelines popped up. Okay. Oh well. It is what it is. Hell, I ain't been monetized in a year. And I got 3 more months anyway because of the zone. So hey, I'm gonna rock out for my next 3 months. And right before I apply, I'm gonna erase every damn live I've done before then. What do you mean? Nigga said he wanna dig up Floyd. What is no integrity? Freaking what do you mean, bro? Like, speak English, bro. I ain't got time to be trying to figure out patois today or Creole. What is you saying? Nigga say he want to date up Floyd. No integrity. Like, you shot my master. Lips keep talking. Now you must fight me. Lips still moving after I'm talking. No honor. But this is what I'm saying, though. Like, if anything, our Mexican fan base, they have to put in work as well. And Bill sat there and shit on the Mexican fan base. Like, look at Virgil Ortiz, right? Virgil Ortiz has been fighting competition after competition after competition. But because Boots is black and Boots is, considered Boots, so Boots is automatically was the favorite to beat the shit out of Virgil, and Virgil was ducking Boots and all this shit. See, people wasn't giving Virgil credit for his body of work and the shit that he doing. They just automatically put Boots on a tier higher than Virgil. When I think that Virgil Ortiz might be a little bit too big and might pound Boots like a motherfucking damn patty sack. I think it'd be a good fight, but you just can't put Boots ahead of Virgil Ortiz. Like, he's just gonna stop that man like that. Because Virgil Ortiz got dog in him too. But that's how you sitting there saying that Mexicans get more advantages than black people, but Boots is getting bigged up over Virgil. So you can't say that. You really can't. When I think Virgil has had the way more tougher fights. Hell, he just beat the nigga Madrimov. He beat Burbachuck. He beat Mean Machine. Hell, he done beat some niggas now. You got to give Virgil his props. What happened to Virgil? Yeah, but see, the competition that Boots has at 145, 147, I don't even think that competition that tough. Mario Barton, like all the champions that won, besides Boots, all the champions at 147 are B-level champions. I'm just being honest. Maybe B-. Brian Norman Jr., Mario Barrios, and Monte Stanionis. None of them fighters are A-level fighters, bro. We're not going to sit there and act like they A-level. The welterweight done lost a lot of luster. That's why you got this whole batch of people moving up to 147. Because it is not no top-tier apex predator. Shout out to my name, Apex the God. Used to be Apex the Predator. Until I stopped feeding on motherfuckers and just start ruling over motherfuckers. But it ain't no top-tier guy besides Boots up there. That's why Ryan and all these young fighters are coming up there. Slide you too. Salute, King. That's not what I'm saying, D1. I'm just saying it's not really no top tier fighters at 147 besides Boots. That's why I'm glad Ryan and Tio and all these people coming up. And yes, Sly, B level is very generous. But at 154, you got A-list talent up there. You got Virgil Ortiz. You got Sergey Bovichuk. That's an A-list fighter. You got Bakaram. You got Charlo. You got Jesus Ramos. Like you got like 8 to 10. You got 8 to 10 A-list fighters that's in this damn tournament at 154. And remember, I told y'all before that Madrimov, to me, is not with the top 10. I told you Madrimov is decent, but I say he's not on the same level as a Bobichuk or Charlo or Virgil Ortiz or Earl Spence. And just like Fundora, I got Fundora and Tim Tszyu on the same tier as Madrimov. I got them a tier below the Charlos, the Buds, the Spence. Yeah, that's why Bud get the fuck out of 154. 154, if Bud, I'm going to be honest, if Bud stays at 154, he's gonna get popped. Jose Ramos, somebody will pop Bud. That's why he tried to get up there and get one more payday before he go. You see, Madrimov took Bud. Man, Madrimov was the hardest fight in Bud life. Bud no, he can't keep fighting motherfuckers at 154. His max weight was 147. He peaked at 147. That's why Bud trying to get me one more fight and get the fuck out of there. Exactly, Sly. Because 154, motherfuckers that fight at 154, this is what you gotta realize. People that fight at 154 are walking around about 190, 200 pounds. They walking around like 190, 200 pounds. That's what the Charlos is walking around with. You got to think, Earl Spence was fighting at 147, walking around at 185, 190. As you go up in weight classes, people are losing more weight to get down. Like people at 168, they walking around like 230. Well, Sly, Charlo and Harrison, hell, not really, because Bacaro Murtazalev, he's got skills. Sergey Bovichuk got skills. Like Jesus Ramos, he's good. The black guy that just got shitted, the one that knocked out Bovichuk, he got skills. Hell, even motherfucking Vito Melnicki, that nigga got skills. Like Fundora and Tim Tszyu and Madrimov, I got them a tier below the 8 to 10 people that I'm talking about. Like I got them. Oh, matter of fact, I think they're a little better than Barrios and them though, but they're not top tier type fighters. Like they just a step below Bud and them. But like that's what I'm saying. Like it ain't nobody. It ain't no Charlos. It ain't no Terrence Crawfords. It ain't no Murtazalevs at 154. I mean at 147. Fundora, I told bro, if you was over here Sly TV before Fundora fought my nigga Brian Mendoza, everybody that was over here got paid. Because I told them that Brian Mendoza was going to stop Fundora, and he got the big upset and stopped him. One thing about Fundora, he doesn't know how to use his side. Like, if I was that tall, I would be beating niggas from the outside in. Just like Andy Hirakoa at 140 does. And that's why I said if Earl Spence gets in there with Fundora, he's going to break Fundora's midsection up. He's going to break that nigga body all the way up. Fundora can't, he's not going to be able to take that pounding by Earl. Earl's going to pound the shit out that boy. But that's why I want to see it. But Fundora gotta make this first fight first and appease these people that was complaining about Earl being ranked. Because you know a bunch of PBC haters got mad because Earl was ranked without having a fight yet. That's what messed up the fight. Yep. I remember when Fundora was talking that shit to Earl. He told Earl, I'll come down to 147 and fight you. Well, now you ain't got to do that. Mr. Boxer Fanatic. Fundora did not beat Tim from the outside, sir. If you go back and watch that fight, Fundora was about to go to sleep in that fight. Fundora was getting the shellacking beat out of him. Tim Tszyu was beating the shit out of Fundora, and Fundora hit that nigga with the people's elbow. Before that people's elbow came, Fundora wasn't going past 5. Fundora was going down. He was getting punished. So Fundora, he pulled that switchblade on his elbow out and popped him. That nigga opened Tim Tszyu all the way up. Tim Tszyu started to lose that strength from all that blood. Yeah, Lubin gave Fundora hell. Lubin would have won if they didn't throw the towel in. He was up. Lubin was up in the fight. But my boy Brian Mendoza showed you what type of food Fundora was. He showed you that Fundora was motherfucking damn Jiffy Cakes. He showed y'all that Fundora was motherfucking food. He went in there and put Fundora into the realm of eternal darkness. He sent that nigga to the upper room. Yeah, it was the upper room, baby. He sent that nigga there first class. And can I get two more people, just two people to support, the Shadow Realm? Can I get two people to support the grind? I just need two more people to support the grind so we hit the goal for the day. I need two more people, either in the Cash App or the PayPal, to support the grind. You're right, Mr. Pride. He has a lot of questions that I want to see if he can answer. Like, it's been a while since he's been in the ring, but I see he's been training a lot, but it's a lot of people that can train, but that PTSD can kick in. So it's got to see. But see, one thing about Earl, while I don't really worry about it, I see how mentally strong Earl Spence is. Like, do you know how mentally strong you got to be to get up from coming outside the window of a Ferrari? Like, this man got thrown from a Ferrari at 100-some miles per hour, broken his bones. He came back. Then after eye surgery, came back. That's why I know his mental fortitude is there. That's why I know when it's time to go, it's time to go. He's done showed me how he bounces back from a setback. Even if they're it was a setback. All right, D1, man, you be good, bro. Peace and blessings. Yeah, I wish him and Crawford would have fought in their prime too, but Terrence Crawford already told y'all to play. When you fight me, they're gonna say you was weight draining. They're gonna say you've been at the weight class too long. When somebody tell you something, believe them. Crawford said what was gonna happen. Crawford put in a 5-year plan to get Earl Spence, and he did. And it was Earl's stupidity. Yeah, he beat Danny. I was talking about the setbacks that Earl had. He bounced back from all of them. I remember Danny Garcia and his dad was talking crazy. Until Danny got his ass whooped. You know he was, Sly. Crawford was negotiating for a year. You know he was a headache. That's what we always talking about. If it would have been anybody else but Earl Spence, we would have never got that fight. Earl Spence gave up his A-side for the fans. Crawford got 25% more than he deserved. If he would have fought Tank Davis or Canelo, and he would have did all that bullshit that he would did, we would never got that fight. Crawford was not worth 50%. He was not worth a coin flip, especially when he's never did a pay-per-view over 140,000. Bud knew what he was doing, and Earl didn't collect all the belts on the PBC side. Kell Brook wasn't PBC. Earl went and got that belt from Kell Brook. That wasn't PBC. That was Matchroom. Not just 50%. He got 50% and a coin flip. Bud said if we don't flip the coin to see who come out last, we not fighting. We wouldn't have fought. And what's crazy, before, Bud said he would take anything. But then when it's time to make the fight, he want 50%. But see, the Earl Spence haters and the detractors, nobody want to admit that, but Bud said he would take anything for the fight, but then he wanted damn coin flips and motherfucking 50%. And Earl, it was a lesson learned. Like, Earl shouldn't have been sitting there having them late night conversations with Bud. Bud was calling Earl and sweet talking Earl and acting like they was friends and that they was making money together. That's how Bud did. Bud talked his ass. And then they had a rematch contract, and Bud wanted to change the split on the rematch. Bud wanted to do the rematch at 147 when he know Earl couldn't make 147, but then when him and Earl don't do the rematch, he goes up to 154 to fight Madrimov. Like, he was trying to keep Earl at a disadvantage the whole time. Like, you didn't want to fight Earl at 154, but you move up to fight Madrimov at 154 and lose money. That's what I just say, boy. But people, the fans don't talk about that, though. People don't talk about that shit. And can I get 2 more people to support the grind for the day? And we good for the day. I just need 2 more people to support on this good day today. In here cooking, though. And the link is open. Anybody want to hop up? The link is on. Yeah, Tank tried to help out Roach. See, that's one thing about it. The reason they call them close friends because they the closest one to you, and they the first ones that's there when they want some shit to pop off to you. Tank was trying to be a good dude to Roach, and Roach and his father, they showed who they was. But it ain't nothing new. This is what they've been. They've been these type of people, but Tank didn't see it. But this is who they've been from day one, and they've been waiting on that spot. They've been waiting on Tank's position, and they wanted to be who Tank was. And they moved in on it. That's what happens. That's why you can't be good to everybody. Give me 1 second. back now. But yeah, that's one thing that got to be said. But see now, like I said, boxing about to get a whole lot colder now. You got Turkey. He's not throwing out that money no more. Yes, Sly. That was what Roach said in the interview. And see, I knew it then. When they had that interview and Roach was talking about, if I beat Tank, I become the face of boxing. And that's when I said, ooh, Tank, boy, you don't know what you got right there looking. I said, that nigga clocking you, Tank. He wants your shit. He wants your shit, Tank. He did. He wanted Tank shit. He wanted Tank spot. And see, that's like real life. A lot of times, people that you think are your homies, your friends, they only want your spot. Just like women. Sometimes women think other women are their friends, but they the first motherfuckers that be in their niggas' inboxes. Shout out to Light Skin Business. And that's perfect facts right there, Kilo. He ain't even a knockout artist. The nigga ain't got enough power. And don't get me wrong, Floyd wasn't the face of boxing because of power, but he had power in his day. Floyd had enough power to get you up off of him. Lamont Roach, in my opinion, doesn't even have the skills. Like, he dropped Hector Garcia with a rabbit punch to the back of the head. Like, Lamont Roach is not, he's not even a premium boxer. That's why Shakur is ready to get that match. Exactly. Surviving Tank Tour. Shout out to my nigga KO because he was the first person to say that. The Surviving Tank Tour. Like, Shakur knows that Roach is food. That's why Shakur was ready to make that fight. Like, Lamont Roach, that's why I say he better enjoy his few minutes of fame. Like, Tank tried to set you up as a friend. He didn't even want to put you down. He could have stopped your ass. He didn't. And this is the facts. And this is the fact. This is the way you try to treat him. That's why I can't wait to the rematch, which is June the 21st at the Metro Arena. The T Metro Arena. Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach. June the 21st. It's going down. It is going the fuck down. Exactly, Mr. Barbecue. I started this Mr. Altruistic. I started this barbecue business, and this is the motherfucking thanks I get. Oh yeah, Andy Gill. That's why I said this nigga ain't even gonna make it 6 rounds. This nigga go to sleep before the 7th round starts. But hey, we gonna see. But before we get out, can I get 2 more people to support the grind for the day? Cash App or PayPal, it don't matter. Just support the grind if you can. On the Shabbat, let me get 2 more people in the Cash App or the PayPal to support the grind. But yeah, we gonna see. We gonna see, because one thing about it, the cream always rises to the top. And the truth always comes out the darkness. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can't hide the truth. You can't hide the truth from people. They're gonna see what it is. And they're gonna see that you've been tricking the game for too long. Yeah, tricking the game for too long. And that's what's happening. And people eventually get tired of you tricking the game. And when you're done tricking the game, then guess what? You just nothing. You're nobody. You're stuck. So that's what I gotta say about that right there. And then you sign up with Turki Al-Shidi. Turki Al-Shidi, his finances is going through the Saudi government. They're putting a hold on his spending. So now he can't spend like he was spending. So now people are going basically under the UFC contract. See, this is why they wanted to get all these people together under one promotional banner, because if you're signed to a promotional company, you have to take that fight. You have to take that fucking fight that your promotional company puts on. You got to, or you'll be in breach of contract. And you fighting, you're going to be getting paid like UFC fighters. And we see that Dana White has been in a lot of trouble and lawsuits because he done shitted his people out of over $250 million. What he's going to do is he's going to stop him. He's going to stop his ass. And shout out to my brother, Reverend Rod Walker, in the Cash App with the $5 holler on this Shabbat. I just need one more person to support the grind. Appreciate you, Rod. Oh yeah, Dana White. Dana White is the epitome of slavery. Because his people, they don't make no fucking money. None. Al Heyman was liberating boxers. He was making sure that boxers didn't get hit with that slave contract. He was making it where boxers can actually make what they earn. He was actually making it where boxers was getting paid what they deserved to get paid. Like people was getting back end, front end. They was getting promotional money. They was getting part of the concession stands. Like all the shit that they didn't know they were supposed to get because people like Bob Arum, the Zone, Eddie and Oscar, and hell, even Don King, what they was doing, they was giving these fighters this money up front. So these fighters are happy. Like when Bud and Earl was negotiating, Bud was mad because he was used to getting paid up front by Top Rank. Like his biggest payday was against Amir Khan, which was $6.5 million up front. Like Bud was used to getting his money up front, nothing on the back end because he don't sell. So Bud was never expecting anything on the back end. And Earl was trying to tell him, like, look, nigga, you fighting me. You fighting the big fish, nigga. We don't need shit up front. We gonna get it all on the back end. But Bud couldn't understand that. He couldn't understand because he's not a valuable commodity. He's not used to making sales. Like Bud is not the end all be all. He's not used to that. So, you know, when people ain't used to getting money and they ain't used to betting on themselves because people don't, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know, you want your shit up front. You want them to front you the brick instead of you buying it yourself. And shalom to my brother always coming through in the Cash App, Mr. Altruistic, with the $20 holler, the 20-piece nugget. He say, niggas want your shoes, but they can't feel it. And that's exactly right. Niggas always want what you got. They want to be in your position. They want to feel your shoes, but they don't want to walk a mile in your shoes. They don't want to do what you did to get there. They don't want to take the pressure, build the pain, the sorrow, the blood, the sweat, the tears. No, just like a woman that want to get with you after you done got your bag, they want the finished product, but they don't never want what it took to get there. They don't want the cold nights, the damn motherfucker 24 hours on the block, 7 days a week, one shower a week, same clothes 5 days. Everybody look at the hustle when he done made it, but they forget the motherfucker out there eating ramen soups, making swoles, eating chips, putting oodles and noodles and cheese doodles in a bag with some beef jerky. That's your meal for the night under some hot water, letting it sit there and soak. Everybody sit there and see the glamour, the glitz and everything, but they didn't know what you had to get there. Staying out late night because all the other drug dealers done went to bed, and now the people out there are looking for somebody because everybody's asleep. So now you catching scragglers. And then you hitting them scragglers with that damn Primo. The shit that they've been getting ain't been like this. So now you hitting them with some shit now you got their number. Now your phone jumping. After about 5 or 6, well, after about 2 or 3 weeks of working late nights, now you got a damn clientele, a fan base on your phone. Motherfuckers had asked me how I had got right when I came home. Shit, they see me afterwards. They didn't see what I did to go through it. Bro, I used to have to sleep in a car at night in the hood. While niggas was at home with their girls and shit, my girl was wondering where I was. We was talking on the phone while I'm sitting in the car. Kids at the house. Niggas sitting up there 24 hours a fucking day. And I go in like during the daytime when other niggas came because, you know, my phone wasn't jumping at that time. But I catch them niggas from like 11 to 6. That was my time, from 11 at night to 6. I catch all the stragglers. Because, you know, motherfuckers make a certain amount, then they go in, you know, or they want to go trick with a female. Nah, nigga, I got to get my shit together. So I stayed out there. I caught all them stragglers, hitting them with that good shit. I used to say that best shit for my new people. Then the motherfuckers start seeing that the people that they hollering at ain't got shit like this. So they start calling me during the day. Hey, I got 100. Know what you do. Here you go. I got 2. I got 3. Hey, man, I'm just calling you from now on. Then niggas like, damn, where the hell my damn people going? Then I'm out there in the middle of the daytime. They see they people pulling up. Yo. Oh, you hollering at him? Hey, bro, like, bro, back on up off of that. Bro, you stole my cell. I steal your cell, nigga. He called me. But it's fucked up, my nigga. I better not catch you back. You better not catch what? If he called me, he can come right back over here and come get served, nigga. You don't want to act like that because I stop the block. Nigga, I make sure nobody serves shit here. Niggas used to get mad because a motherfucker picking you. You know what I'm saying? Nigga pick you. Now niggas in they fucking feelings and trying to stop your hustle. Nah, nigga. I've been letting y'all niggas eat over here too long. I can go back to what I used to do now. Taking y'all shit. Be happy I'm out here damn trying to get my own. But that's what I'm saying though. Niggas always see the finished product. They don't see what a person had to go through to get there. Like motherfuckers be like, damn, people know your name. But shit, nigga, I had to put in the work. I had to get shot at. I had to get shot. I had to shoot back. I had to go to prison. I had to lose 1/3 of my life. Damn near. Well, really damn really 2/5 of my motherfucking life. Shit. I'm 42 years old. I done did over 16 goddamn years. Shit. Like, motherfuckers see the shit like hell. You ain't see what I had to go through. Shit. All the losses I took, all the shit that I did for people. Shit. Just like I had a motherfucker telling me, like, bro, you should have went ahead and went to the music industry. I couldn't, bro. I wasn't trying to fuck nobody or get fucked. Shit. I couldn't be something that I wasn't. And I told y'all the story on my other show, like, nigga, it was a room full of men, and they had the Diddy vibe going. And other people that came with us, they was okay with it. Me and my nigga Rise, we wasn't okay with it. And they put our ass on a red eye back to North Carolina from Las Vegas. Motherfucker sent us to the store to go get some damn blunts and shit. We get back to the hotel, our shit down at the bottom floor. We didn't even get to go back inside the hotel. They had the people blocking us to getting out the car. Told us, don't even get out the car. Y'all dropped them off at the airport. Motherfucker had the flight set, had to sit at the damn airport for like 2 hours for the flight. Niggas, I said, damn, they wanted us out of Vegas quick. But that's what I'm saying though. Like, niggas really don't fuck with you like that. They fuck with you for what you can do for them. And once you can't do something for somebody, then you expendable. Look at Kobe Bryant. They fucked with him when he was in the NBA making the money. But as soon as he couldn't do shit for him no more, you know, helicopter trash. Puff Daddy. They fucked with him while he was giving them Diddy parties and while he was obeying. But as soon as he tried to sue Diageo, now his ass locked up. R. Kelly. He been doing this shit for years. Hell, he married a 16-year-old, Aaliyah. Everybody was cool with that shit until R. Kelly wasn't making the money for them no more and doing what they wanted. They do it to everybody. Look at Wendy Williams. Like, it's a thing, bro. It's not nothing new. Whenever you're not valuable to somebody, they're gonna get rid of you. And whenever you got people close to you, 90% of them don't really fuck with you. They just want what you got and want your spot. But shit, peace and bless to all y'all, man. Thank y'all for coming out. Make sure y'all check out my nigga Just Do. Make sure y'all check out my nigga That Dude Named Dave. Salute to each and every one of y'all, man. If you in the Discord, man, I see y'all there. Happy Shabbat to all my Israelite brothers, and I'll catch y'all probably this weekend. Well, if you're in the Discord, you'll see me. But yeah, I'm out.
You want smoke?
They They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was close, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more.
His brain's gone, nigga.
It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fight.
We really hit it, nigga.
We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hit us, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave them holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-pound rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals.
Break that shit down, nigga.
AK or anybody kill. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. 7.62 gon' split 'em. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eating bullet for dinner.
5.0, eat 'em up, eat 'em up.
SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops, Draco. I got them all, you don't want no. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get this pussy, leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason.